Hello, hello, bankers. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back. So, welcome to JAIIB's Heavy Prep. So, I hope I'm clearly audible and visible to all of you. So, quickly join in so we can start our today's discussion. All right. So, today we are going to discuss our unit number fourth. Okay. So, everyone, those who are watching live, quickly join in so we can start our today's discussion. All right. Everything is fine from my side, guys. My audio and video is fine. Yes, huh? Okay. So we have done with our previous 3 units of PPB, okay, Module A. So today we are going to discuss around the opening account of various type of customers. So again, we have done with the KYC AML things in our previous 2 units. तो आज का जो डिस्कशन है वो आपका अकाउंट्स और उनके रिक्वायरमेंट्स, ठीक है, एंड माइनर अकाउंट्स है या फिर अदर्स, ठीक है, वो HUF हो या पार्टनरशिप फर्म हो, ठीक है. सो अगेन इंपॉर्टेंट यूनिट्स, सारे ही यूनिट थोड़ा सा लाइक आज का जो यूनिट का जो कंटेंट है दैट इज बिट लेस कंपेयर टू द प्रीवियस 3 1, ठीक है. तो we will try to cover up within 1 hour, ठीक है. एंड कल आपका सैटरडे है, देन संडे, ठीक है. विल यूटिलाइज दीज 2 days मैक्सिमम, ठीक है. आई विल रिकॉर्ड सम वीडियोज ऑल्सो. एक्चुअली 1 unit or 2 units of IE and IFS are remaining. So after doing those particular one, I'll come up with this particular one also, right? Kumar sir, very good morning. A very good morning to all of you guys. So opening account of various type of customers. So it include personal accounts, where we have account of individuals, joint holders, illiterate persons, account of blind person, and account of minors. So very first subtopic, account of other customers like HUF, sole proprietorship firm, partnership firm, limited liability, and limited companies, club or association, trust. Then we have executors and administrators, cooperatives, government and public bodies. Then the third subtopic is around the norm for opening current accounts, obtaining photographs of account holders, legal entity identifier, LEI, and the summary part. Okay, so this is the overall course content, and with the help of MCQs, we will be discussing these particular subtopics, and we'll try to cover up the maximum portion. All right. So without any further delay, we will start with our very first question. I hope everybody know about this particular one. So आज के जो questions हैं, these are generally part of your day-to-day operations, and we deal with these particular things on our daily life. Especially, it can be through the eKYC or the day-to-day branch operations and all. ठीक है. And बहुत सारी ऐसी queries हमें जो regular basis पे handle करने के लिए मिलती है, ठीक है. But PPB का only challenge is कि what we actually do, जो practical चीजें होती है उनके लिए जो guidelines हैं, ठीक है. Sometime like we do follow the norms and all, ठीक है, but वो उतने ज़्यादा मतलब as it is आपका 100% match नहीं होता, ठीक है. Operationally like we are fulfilling the guidelines everything, but जब हम लोग आते हैं एक set of guidelines के ऊपर, they create some sort of confusion during the examination, and that is the one of the biggest challenge from PPB, क्योंकि guidelines बहुत ज़्यादा हैं हर एक चीज़ के संबंध में आपका, ठीक है. So Anjali ma'am, very good morning. A very good morning to all of you guys. So just try to answer very first question. Okay. Statement regarding joint account. Okay. So what will be your correct answer for this one? A joint account can be opened by 2 or more individuals who wish to exercise joint control over the funds. First statement, 100% true. A joint account of resident and non-resident NRI is allowed only if the NRI is close relative of the resident account holders. Statement 2 is also correct. KYC documents are required only for primary account holders in a joint account. So what do you say about the statement third? Statement third, this is little bit doubtful. Why it is doubtful? So whenever we open joint accounts, we need KYC. We have to do that customer identification process, which we discussed in earlier also. कल की क्लास में हमारा डिस्कशन हुआ था इस पॉइंट के अराउंड, ठीक है. एंड वी नीड KYC फॉर बोथ द पर्सन्स, ठीक है, या ऑल द मेंबर्स जो भी आपके जॉइंट अकाउंट को ओपन कर रहे होते हैं, ठीक है. So this is wrong आपका, ठीक है. Let's say if A and B, both these are the joint account holders, so we'll be requiring KYC for the both the persons, ठीक है. A और B दोनों का ही आपका requirement होगा, ठीक है. Let's say कई बार आपका most of time होता है ना कि there is a account of husband wife, usually जो हम लोग अपने branches में देखते हैं, या किसी, let's say if there are two persons who starting some sort of small business, ठीक है, if they are opening that particular one, in that particular case also will be requiring KYC process for both the parties, ठीक है. So yes, option आपका 1 and 2, these are the correct statement. What we have to find out correct statement, ठीक है. So option 1 and 2 will be right answer for this particular one, ठीक है. So statement third was incorrect. Why it is incorrect? KYC documentations are required for all account holders, not just the your primary holders, right? Very easy one. Next one, chalo. This type of question you'll see for 1 marks, ठीक है. Basically these questions are easy. They are led by one single guidelines, ठीक है. एक single guidelines के साथ आपके ये lead करेंगे. But they'll give you some sort of references कि आपके branch में there is a person who visit and they'll provide you the conditions. Now what will be your course of action, ठीक है. So that is the question in this particular case. Very good guys. So Meena, a 55-year-old woman who cannot read or write, means illiterate, ठीक है, want to open a saving account at XYZ bank or your bank. The bank official explained the rule to her in her native language. She is informed that she must visit the bank in person with her passbook for withdrawals. If in future if she want to make some sort of withdrawals, so she has to visit the branch, and for the signatory purpose we will take the left thumb. Okay. Meena request a checkbook, and she also want to her son Ramesh, a literate individual, to operate the account on her behalf. Which of the following statement is correct? See, if you understand this particular one, first thing about the illiterate person accounts, ठीक है, they like we cannot issue checkbook in any conditions, ठीक है. तो पहले तो चीज आपका क्या है कि if a person is illiterate, so as a banker we are as per the laws or rules we are not going to issue any checkbook to these kind of persons, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे आपका checkbook issue नहीं होगा, ठीक है. There will be no checkbook facility provided to Meena. The second part आपका, if they are providing someone or they are giving authority to someone, ठीक है, that is who is literate, ठीक है. जैसे यहाँ पे इनका बेटा है कौन, Ramesh आपका, a literate individual, to operate this particular account. So in this particular case we have to ask them to submit one form. That form is generally known as authorization cum indemnity letter, ठीक है. So authorization cum indemnity letters, so then only we will be allowing to withdraw this particular one, ठीक है. तो a bank can, now the question is, options are, a bank can issue a checkbook to Meena if she provide a thumb impression as a signature, but Meena must provide an authorization cum indemnity letters if she want Ramesh to operate his account. So first statement, see, this document is required, but for the account operation, not for the checkbook आपका, ठीक है. So the we cannot issue the checkbook, so this is the wrong one, ठीक है, as per the guidelines. The bank cannot issue checkbook, yes, Meena, but Meena's account can be operated by Ramesh alone if she give a written consent. So see here, written consent is not going to help. We have a prescribed format or form that we need to fill, okay? So that's why this statement is also wrong, okay? The bank cannot issue check bank to Meena, and Meena must provide an authorization cum indemnity letters if she want Ramesh to operate the accounts, and must be operated jointly. 100% true, ठीक है. The bank can issue bank cannot issue check and all, ठीक है. So option C will be right answer for this one, ठीक है. So there is one document called authorization cum indemnity, so that need to be signed by the Meena itself, ठीक है. तो उनके left thumb के impression के साथ, and that account will be operated jointly by both the like Meena as and her son Ramesh, and we cannot issue checkbook to illiterate person. ठीक है, so that is the guidelines and that is generally part of this particular one. ठीक है, so illiterate person cannot be issued checkbook under any circumstances. See, it is clearly mentioned here. And if illiterate person want to a literate person, ठीक है, illiterate person cannot have a illiterate another illiterate person, right? So they will be requiring one literate person to operate the accounts. They must submit an authorization cum indemnity letters and the account must be operated jointly. ठीक है, तो अगर उसमें कोई भी ऐसे ट्रांजेक्शन हो रही है, so will be required both the parties at the time of withdrawals, deposit or any other action आपका. ठीक है, so now we will be going to this particular one. ठीक है, Rupam sir, a very good morning. Okay, thank you so much, Rupam sir. So now weekend is coming on. So we'll be trying to give you mix to mix content. Some content will be in the form of recorded and some will be in the form of live. Chalo. So now please pay your attention, guys. So account of illiterate person. So the rule relating to the account have to be clearly explained to an illiterate person in a language understood by her. That's why these are generally, like most of the time, they are generally part of the RRBs and all. It can be normal bank also, but we have to make them understandable about the term and conditions in their own language. She should be advised that for withdrawing money from the account, she has to personally come to bank with a passbook every time. A current account should not be opened in the name of illiterate person. One another important guidelines. Please do remember this particular one. Checkbook should not be issued to her under any circumstances, even in case of joint account itself. Left thumb impression of the bank of the account holders is obtained on her account opening from in the presence of authorized bank officers and a person well known to the bank who will attest her thumb impression on the account opening form. ठीक है, so kind of guarantor या आप उसको बोल सकते हैं आपका जो होता है ना रेफरेंस वाले. ठीक है, so a person passport size photographs of the customer have to be obtained. One to be attached to account openings from account opening form and another to the passbook. Every withdrawal should be orally confirmed by the account holders to the authorized officials. If illiterate depositor intend to allow a literate person to operate his account, he has to submit an authorization cum indemnity letters in the prescribed formats with the condition that it can be operated only jointly by the both itself. ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं कि we are giving that entire authority to Ramesh in that particular condition also, was son of Meena. ठीक है, but in this particular case that account will be operated jointly by the both the parties. ठीक है, no illiterate person account should be opened with option facility of ENS or by illiterate person only आपका. ठीक है, you know what is this ENS आपका. ठीक है, कौन बताएगा ENS के बारे में आपका. ठीक है, so जल्दी से आपका Nirmal sir have one question. ठीक है, good morning Nirmal sir. What if Meena dies but on the same day her son coming withdraw money? So see Nirmal, in this particular case, ठीक है, first thing is like if the bank is like the account should be operated jointly. This means whenever we are making any kind of a transaction in that particular one, let's say if we have to withdraw money or deposit the money, will be require both the parties. In that case, if Ramesh comes singly, you are not going to entertain that particular account first of all, right? तो हम like अगर वो अकेले आता है तो हम उसको वो नहीं करेंगे. और if in case अगर आपका कल के डेट में मीना की डेथ हो भी गई है, suppose at the same time, if Ramesh is nominee, so then he'll get that particular benefit after the providing that death certificate or the nominee benefit and all. Okay, Nirmal sir, I hope you got this particular one clearly. Okay. One another thing, guys, okay, with this particular question only, I would like to cover this another part. That is account of a blind person. I have not created a separate question for this one, but this is something like this. जो आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। निर्मल सर, अंडरस्टूड? इफ यू हैव स्टिल डाउट प्लीज डू मेंशन इनटू द कमेंट सेक्शन। सो अकाउंट ऑफ अ ब्लाइंड पर्सन, ठीक है, देयर इज नो लीगल बार फॉर अ ब्लाइंड पर्सन टू ओपन a bank account. That means if a blind person visit to your bank to open an account, you cannot deny. Okay? So they do have that right. They can open their bank accounts, okay? But with some conditions are there. Okay? So these are the conditions. First one is due care must be exercised in account of blind person, as there may not be a consistency in their signatures. Okay? So as they always depend on someone, the chance for their being cheated is greater. The account holder may send a messenger for transactions whose reliability may not be known to the bank आपका. So for that particular sake, due care must be a person who is relative of that particular blind person. ठीक है. Passport size photographs of the blind person have to be obtained. One to be attached to the account opening form and another to be to the passbook आपका, ठीक है. Bank the signature or thumb impression of the blind person has to be attached by person well known to the bank team, जैसे जो agents या others हैं या whoever is या any bank employee itself, where the bank branch manager is satisfied, he may allow a blind person to operate the account by herself or himself by next of kin of the blood customers after making proper letter of authority from the blind customers. ठीक है, तो they can assign that particular authority to his kind of family members and all. ठीक है. Whenever inconsistency in the signature of blind customer is noticed, her left thumb impression also may be obtained. ठीक है, तो like let's say after some time if we requesting for some sort of withdrawals and all, ठीक है, and if there is some mismatch in the signature and all, okay, so what we can do in replacement, we can ask for the left thumb impression. Okay. Entries and the balance must be made up to date in the passbook at the time of each transaction and should also read out to her when no other person is hearing that hearing distance. ठीक है, तो आप उसको बार बार बताएंगे कि हाँ, like this was your previous balance, now after this withdrawal this is your balance, one-to-one conversation. All right, chalo. So one case आपका okay, yes, it means due to some medical, never like that clear, that Nirmal sir, that statement clearly states that ki that account will be operated jointly. ठीक है, if even there is any medical emergency, anything else, ठीक है, we are not going to entertain in any circumstances. So both the parties they need to present in that particular. It is as clear as that. ठीक है, so you do not have to make any sort of kind of like assumptions and all. ठीक है. One case, a well literate person who had check accounts, but for some medical reason he cannot sign anymore. So what will be the check facility? ठीक है. So see in this particular case, like if he cannot sign that particular check, so first of all they have to change that particular, like they have to go for the account status from single account to, they can give some letter of authority to like let's say if this case with husband, so he can appoint his wife, okay, in that particular case, okay, or like it can be any other family members. But first, like before directly allowing, we have to do the KYC, and that authority letters will be required in that particular case. Who asked this one? Rupam sir. ठीक है, चलो. So next question, guys. Which of the following statement regarding minors bank account are correct? ठीक है, so बहुत सारे minors आप लोगों के branch के अंदर आते हैं to open the accounts, especially during their school days and all. ठीक है, and even like sometimes we also do some sort of initiatives आपका जहाँ पे we like so they can have like the small accounts and all. ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीजें आपका या उनके जो education के लिए जब remittances आपके transactions आपके अब हो रहे होते हैं, ठीक है, so for that sake parents they will be requiring a minor accounts. तो माइनर अकाउंट्स का जो आपका डीलिंग्स है, उसकी जो गाइडलाइंस है, वो कैसे आपका काम करेगा. ठीक है, So what will be your correct answer? Achha, anyone who want to answer this particular question? Yes, Nirmal sir, I hope you also got your answer for this question. A minor above 10 year can open and operate a saving accounts independently, subject to certain conditions. So above 10 years and can open and operate independently. So this is 100% true. First statement, without any doubt, it is true. Two minors can open a joint account together. Okay, this is wrong. Okay. So two minors, they cannot open joint account together. Okay. On attaining majority means आपका when they reach to 18 years. Okay. So attaining majority is like when they reach to that 18 years requirements. Okay. The erstwhile minor must confirm the account balance and provide fresh specimen signatures. This is again 100% true. Okay. So now we'll like that account will be converted into normal accounts, and we will ask for if they want to change the signature or if they want to stay with that particular one. Okay? And that will be their permanent signature for that particular account. Okay? A minor is legally allowed to draw, endorse, and negotiate a check as per the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. This is also correct. Okay? If the guardian dies while the account holders is still minor, the balance is paid to a minor immediately. No. So in this particular case, we are like not immediately. ठीक है. It is आपका we will follow the same conditions आपका जो कहीं ना कहीं if you talk about that attaining majority वाला जो clause होगा that will be remain in the point itself, right? So this make this statement wrong. So 134 means आपका option B should be right answer for this particular one. ठीक है. 134 yes, हाँ, very good guys. Anjali, Parvesh, हाँ, very good, awesome. ठीक है. So option B आपका second was incorrect. Two minors cannot open the joint account. Option fifth was incorrect. If the guardian die while the minor is still underage, the balance is not immediately paid but is given to the minor only after attaining majority. So these are the guidelines toward the opening of the minor accounts of minors. All right, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं next one. So there are some summary for this particular one. Let's have a quick look. ठीक है. तो आपका जैसे अगर हम लोग बात करें account of minors, legal definition of a minor which is generally given. This summary is 100% aligned with your Macmillan book. ठीक है. So जो Macmillan book के अंदर जो 3-4 पैराग्राफ लिखे थे उसी को मैंने यहाँ पे summarize word में आपके लिए रखा है. So you can have some sort of easy revision and all. ठीक है. So according like who is minor? According to the Indian Majority Act 1875, a person attained the age of majority at 18 years. As per section 11 of the Indian Contract Act 1872, a minor cannot enter into a contract which affect the ability to hold, acquire and dispose of property. So these two acts who generally define the minors in the Indian law context. Contract and minor right. A contract for necessities of life like food, shelter, education for a minor are considered valid. A minor can recover money if advance of others, as they can be beneficiaries but not contractual obligates. So that means आपका like जैसे they can be nominee or beneficiary in the situations. अगर किसी भी contract के अंदर their parents are the part of that particular one, but they are not part of certain liabilities. Opening bank account for a minor. So opening bank account for a minor above 10 can open and operate deposit accounts subject to KYC formalities. The father is the natural guardian, but the RBI allow the mother to act as a guardian as well. So father and mother, as per the present laws, anyone can be the natural guardian for that particular person. Step parents cannot be considered natural guardians. So step parents cannot be considered as natural guardians. ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, प्लीज ध्यान रखिएगा इनका. ठीक है. Banking facilities for minors. Minor must be literate to operate an accounts. Two minor cannot open a joint account. Bank may provide internet banking, ATM, debit cards, ensuring that the account is not overdrawn. Right. So documentation for opening opening accounts बैंक कैन डिसाइड ऑन द रिक्वायर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स टू ओपन अ माइनर्स अकाउंट. ठीक है, तो क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट्स होंगे एंड ऑल, सो दैट विल बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस वन. ठीक है, रूल फॉर ऑपरेशंस अकाउंट ऑफ माइनर्स, नो ओवरड्राफ्ट फैसिलिटी विल बी अवेलेबल टू द माइनर्स. ठीक है, लाइक इन केस ऑफ majority, we have sometimes banks, they generally provide the overdraft facilities and all. Okay, so but in this particular case, minor accounts cannot be overdrawn. Okay, check drawn rights as per section 26 of negotiable instrument act, minor can draw, endorse and negotiate check also. Okay, account operation after majority, once the minor attain majority, the guardian cannot operate the accounts without confirmation from the now major account holders. Bank discretion on age limits. Bank can independently set a minimum age for minors to operate saving accounts. This right given to the bank itself. Balance restrictions. Bank may set maximum limit on the balance in minor accounts. Again, it depends to the bank. Account closure on minor's death. If the minor dies, the guardian must close the account. Confirmation upon majority. So upon attaining majority, 18 years, the account holder must confirm the balance, provide fresh operating instructions, submit a new specimen guardian's death before majority or signatures. So if the guardian dies before the minor reach majority, the balance is paid to the minor upon attaining majority. That was our one another point in our question itself. Understood? So these are some major guidelines which you have to take care. ठीक है, तो जो थोड़ा सा आप लोगों को ध्यान रखने. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. टिल दैट टाइम आई विल टेक योर क्वेरीज. हाँ, so that point is get covered in this particular one. ठीक है, अंजलि मैम, I hope you get this particular thing. ठीक है, so where it was, ठीक है, the death of the parents. ठीक है, कहाँ गया? So submit a new specimen guardian's death before the majority. There is one point कहीं पे तो एक पॉइंट लिखा हुआ था ना. ठीक है, so he can see the basic, like let's say if a minor and his parent got, like जैसे आपने एक सिचुएशन बताया कि so still he has that options कि he can access to his account. वो एक normal course of action है अंजलि मैम. ठीक है, so like earlier also he was doing using that particular account for the withdrawals, deposit and all these kind of things. So here also he is doing the same thing. ठीक है, there is no change after meeting with that kind of accident and all. So that will not affect the persons or the activities. ठीक है, earlier also he can access to his account or the different facilities and all. Similarly, later also he can do the same things and all, right? All right, chalo. Ritul Yadav sir, Yadav, a very good morning. A very good morning to all of you guys. Chalo. Next question aapka. What will be your right answer for this one? Who will answer? Consider the following statement regarding operation of HUF, Hindu undivided family account. ठीक है, सो HUF के ऊपर बहुत बार क्वेश्चन देखा भी गया है पास्ट में भी. ठीक है, बट स्टिल यू कैन प्रैक्टिस दिस पर्टिकुलर वन. ठीक है, अंजलि मैम, कैन यू प्लीज कंफर्म you got your answer or else I have taken your question in a wrong way, so please do let me know. The Akarta has the authority to transfer asset for legal necessity or for benefit of the estate. State, this is true. ठीक है, so Karta, who is basically head of Hindu family. ठीक है, so like Hindu undivided family is basically it generally work as per the Hindu laws. ठीक है, तो जो पूरा joint family होता है उसके जो head होते हैं, ठीक है, he is generally known as Karta. तो Karta has the authority to transfer asset for legal necessity or for benefit of estate. ठीक है, तो आपका जो पूरा like all let's say the entire estate and all. ठीक है, so he do have that authority to share those particular things and all. ठीक है, all adult members of HUF are required to sign the account. No, this is not the right explanation. Opening form, but only the Karta sign the specimen signature. All account holders, adult members are not required in this particular case. It is driven by Karta as per the law. The declaration from all adult members is mandatory to designate the karta in HUF. हाँ, this is required. ठीक है, this is required. ठीक है, so A and 3 आपका 1 and 3 should be right answer for this one. ठीक है, I'll go with option C. What do you suggest, guys? Yes, हाँ, Parvez sir is also saying same thing. Any other one also? If you want to answer, you can please do mention. अच्छा, okay, all the statements are correct. Sorry, ठीक है, D is the right answer. So I got all the members. Okay, so please do correct this one. Okay, I took it wrong. The right answer is, that means this is also correct one. All adult member of HUF are required to sign the account opening form, but only the Karta sign the specimen signature card. Okay, so this is also correct, guys. Sorry, okay. Please do take care about this. So first one was Karta can transfer asset for a legal necessity. Second one was while all adult members sign the accounts opening form, only Karta sign the specimen signature card. That means आपका if will have to do like for transactions will be not requiring signature of all the members of that HUF family team. But at the time of opening, we will be requiring that particular one. Okay? So that is the point. Okay? Third one is also, it is advisable to obtain a declaration from all adult members of HUF to designate the Karta. Who is our Karta or the head of family, and we all are appointing that person as a Karta itself. Okay? So nice question, and all statements were correct. Okay? तो एक बार जल्दी से देख लेते हैं आपका. So rule for opening and operating HUF accounts. The Karta has an implied authority to avail loans and execute the necessary documents. To be on a safer side, loan documents should be signed by all the adult members of the family team. So in the for the risk purposes, what we generally do, so we are asking all the members of that family, HUF family, to sign the loan documents. The another thing is but it is not about the at the time of account opening we are doing KYC or like signatures of all the members, but for like any transaction like withdrawals and others, we are not asking every members to sign. Okay, the Karta will be the sole authority who can like his signature will be required at the time of withdrawals or any kind of other banking transactions. Okay, for loan. For banks banks for their asset safety, what we are doing, we can have this kind of things. We can ask for the documents, or document must be or may be signed by the all members, all adult member team. As there is no formal procedure for designating Karta, it is advisable to obtain declaration from all adult members of HUF specifying the Karta. The Karta has the power to transfer an asset provided it is made a legal necessity or for a benefit of estate. Name of all minor name of all minor cooperants should be kept on records and their guardian must sign the documents on behalf. ठीक है, जैसे कोई minors आपके हैं तो उनके guardians will sign on behalf of these minors. Withdrawal of one of the co-parents does not put the exercise of firm in jeopardy. So documents for the opening HUF accounts, account opening form signed by the all the adult members of the HUF team. Specimen signature is Karta. Joined into family letters signed by the all the adult members. In case of HUF has a minor members, the natural guardian should be should sign the sign on behalf of on her behalf. Beside above the documents, KYC perspective details in unit third आपका जो हमने डिस्कस किया था. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट वन गाइस. Which of the following statement regarding the operation of a partnership firm account are true? ठीक है, so ये थोड़ा जो explanation part है ना, so I'll recommend or I'll suggest to all of you, please आपका go through that particular आपका explanation, because see we cannot say ki, like let's say we have covered 6 points in that particular one. Yeah, the question will be point based on these 6 points only. Yeah. Let's say in any topic, if we have this much of limited contents, so what we are trying to do, we are trying to complete the entire part. Yeah. But sometime it is like, let's say if we have lots of list, बहुत बड़ा डिटेल आपका है, जैसे इसमें आपको पूरा अलग अलग से आपका देखने के लिए मिलेगा, ठीक है. सो इन दैट पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन व्हाट वी आर जनरली डूइंग कि आई विल प्रोवाइड यू दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स और सम सॉर्ट ऑफ समरी एंड ऑल, ठीक है. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, you can revise these particular things and you can at the time of your revision or एक one session I'm planning कि जहाँ पे we can have some sort of regular summaries and all, ठीक है. So that we can do. Okay, अच्छा, okay. So statement D, name of all minors should be kept on record and their guardians must see. It is about the members who all are the members of that particular HUF family. So in case of adult members, will be requiring signatures from all the adult member of that particular person, that particular family. But in case of minors, so what provision we have for that particular one, the signatures from their guardians. Let's say in a joint family we have suppose that 25 members. 25 members like आपका grandfathers, then 3 childrens or 5 childrens, then उनके आपके बच्चे, ठीक है. So in that particular case, how you will take this particular one, ठीक है. जैसे so suppose that this is आपका कर्ता, ठीक है. Under कर्ता we have let's say आपका 3 children, ठीक है, A, B and C, ठीक है. A has let's say again 4 childs, ठीक है. Out of these 4 childs, ठीक है, suppose that this child C is minor, ठीक है. So on behalf of this C, this A will be the signatory authority, ठीक है. This is the point आपका जो D के अंदर आपको देखने के लिए मिला, ठीक है. So minor name will be part of that कर्ता list, ठीक है. इसमें total कितने members हैं all, that will be part, that must be part of that HUF family list and all, ठीक है. And अब C, as C is minor, he cannot signature and all. So in that particular situation, what provision is कि till the time of majority, this A will be signatory on behalf of C. So this is the point which get discussed in your option. आपका जो पॉइंट आपका 10 है, डी है, सॉरी, ठीक है. पर परवेश सर, दिस इज क्लियर. पवनीश सर, सॉरी, पवनीश सर, नाउ इट इज क्लियर. चलो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन गाइज. Quickly go through this particular one. Any other query? If you have some other queries also, so ask me. Like I'll try my best to answer your most of the queries. Okay. So I hope you guys are finding these particular questions interesting. And see what you can do. There is one summary session done by Disha ma'am. Okay. I hope जो लोग भी मंजिल बैच के अंदर होंगे, I have provided that compilation. Module A, B, C, D, all 4 module compilation, and that short summary is done by Disha ma'am itself. And for module A, it is all about around 7 hours or something. ठीक है. कल एक कैंडिडेट को मैं 4 बार उसको भेजा हूँ, ठीक है. ऑल द टाइम शी वाज आस्किंग कि सर दिस इज अबाउट द एंटायर पीपीबी. मैं फिर उनको कॉल करके समझाना पड़ा कि दिस इज नॉट अबाउट द कॉल आपका एंटायर पीपीबी, दिस इज ओनली वन मॉड्यूल, बिकॉज फर्स्ट मॉड्यूल इट हैज अराउंड 21 यूनिट्स, राइट. So first unit is around 7 hours or something, then second or third and fourth unit are around 2 hours, 3 hours and all. Okay. So what I suggest in that particular case, you can watch those summary videos once, at least once. एक बार देखना जरूर बनता है, ठीक है. And PDFs is already uploaded in your आपका on our application, ठीक है. तो application में PDF भी बना दिए हैं, सारे PDFs आपको वहाँ पे मिल जाएंगे. तो वहाँ से आप एक बार रिवाइज करो, देन प्रैक्टिस करो, तो और ज्यादा यूजफुल होगा, ठीक है. आफ्टर दिस प्रैक्टिस, मॉड्यूल वाइज जो मॉक मैंने आपके बनाए हैं, यूनिट वाइज मॉक, बेसिकली इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट पीपीबी विल बी हैविंग 2 सेट ऑन ईच मॉड्यूल. मतलब यूनिट वाइज में भी विल हैव 2 सेट, एंड देन थर्ड वन विल बी अ मिक्स मॉक बेस्ड ऑन द मॉड्यूल वाइज, एंड देन यू विल गेट 5 मॉक टेस्ट. तो इस तरीके से जो आप जितना ज्यादा इसको प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतना ज्यादा ये आपको हेल्प करेगा, ठीक है. हाँ बिल्कुल रितुल, बिल्कुल 100%. यू कैन पिंग मी ऑन टेलीग्राम ऑल्सो. You can personally ping me on Telegram. If you need to talk, we will like I'll I'll share my number also, so you can share your concern, like whatever challenges you're facing. So I'll try my best to solve out those. Okay. Chalo, next one. Which of the following statement regarding the operation of partnership firm account is true? A copy of partnership registration certificate is required for registered partnership team. So when you are opening a partnership firm account team, obviously this partnership registration certificate will be required. Okay, so option A is 100% true team. Check payable to firm can be credited to a partner's individual account. What do you say about statement number 2? Let's say there are three persons. They open a partnership firm A, B, C. So they'll have one partnership account with your bank. Now the statement 2 is saying that the check payment can be credited to A's account or B's account or C's account individually. This is completely wrong. So that's why we are opening this account, so they can have some sort of transparency and all, and they'll have one single accounts based on this registration certificate that make this a statement wrong. So first right, second wrong. See, sometime like this thing I used to tell you every day, ki you have to go with elimination also. Like sometime, let's say if you know only 3 statement out of given 6 statement. So let's say इसको बार बार प्रैक्टिस में लेके आएंगे. तो A is right, that means this is not going to be your answer. ठीक है. Now A के बेसिस पे these 3 can be your answer because सब में आपका A है. ठीक है. But second is wrong. Second is wrong means this will also, sorry, what we have to find out true statement. Second is wrong in every case. Second is wrong. चलो ठीक है आगे. Then we'll go through the third statement. In case of dispute among partners, if one partner give a notice to a stoppage of operation, all partners must be stopped. This is 100% true. So this is true. Like we need alignment from all the 3 partners. So this statement is correct. So 3 will be right answer. That means now we can eliminate आपका option D also, the fourth option also. So now for sure your answer will be in between B and C, and you will be requiring one, the fourth one will be the decider. Partners are not considered agent of the firm for a transaction between themselves. Partners are not considered agents. They are mutual agents. This is like partnership firm is all about the mutual agents. This is wrong. So statement 4 is wrong. Okay, statement 4 is wrong in both the cases. In case of partners death, the partnership is automatically dissolved unless stated otherwise. So this is true. A partners has the power to open a bank account on behalf of the firm in their own name. No, this was very easy statement again. Similar to first one, second one. So ABC partnership firm A cannot open a bank account in the name of ABC, right? So if he want to open a saving account, he can open in his name itself, but he cannot open in the name of ABC. If he'll open, so we'll ask for this registration of certification and we'll already have that particular account. So this make this statement wrong. So 1, 2, that means option B will be right answer for this particular question. Okay? So option B will be correct answer in this particular situation. Okay? So statement 2 was incorrect, and do apply this elimination whenever you got some sort of like lengthy statement milenge, 4 statement, 5 statement, go for this kind of elimination. Okay? This is definitely going to help you out, and if you will build this habit ना, अगर आप regular basis पे ऐसी habit बना करके रखेंगे तो ये आपको एग्जामिनेशन के टाइम में बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करने वाले. ठीक है. सो स्टेटमेंट सेकंड वाज इनकरेक्ट. चेक पेएबल टू फर्म शुड नेवर बी क्रेडिटेड टू any partner's individual account. They should be credited only to the firm account, not any individual account, to maintain proper business record and avoid confusions. Okay? So the statement 4 was incorrect. Partners are mutual agents. Okay? These all are mutual agents of a firm, meaning they can bind the firm by their act, even in case of secret or sleeping partners as well. Okay? The exception of to this rule is when dealing with the internal matters between partners, like promissory note between partners, but in जनरल पार्टनर्स कैन बाइंड टू द फर्म. ठीक है. स्टेटमेंट 6 आपका, no partner is allowed to open a bank account in their own names in the firm. All accounts must be in the firm name, and any partner's account must reflect the collective ownership and operations of the firm, not any individual partners. ठीक है. चलो next one guys. Next one. Okay, so this is half marks question. ठीक है, straightforward. Anyone who want to give a try. ठीक है, what is the limit for small liability partnership? So small liability partnership. So the contribution of all the partner is should not exceed 25 lakhs. ठीक है, and if you talk about their turnovers, so turnovers is आपका it should not exceed 40 lakhs. ठीक है, 25 lakhs contribution and turnover is 40 lakhs. ठीक है. So 25 lakhs should not exceed 25 lakh. The turnover, no, not 50, it is 40. ठीक है. No. अच्छा, okay, हाँ. Does not exceed 25 lakh and turnover does exceed आपका 40 lakhs. ठीक है. So small liability partnership refer to a liability limited liability partnership where the contribution does not exceed rupees 25 lakh and the turnover does not exceed 40 lakh as per the statement of accounts and solvency of that particular business. Okay. Next one. This is easy. I hope you guys remember which of the following statement correct regarding limited companies as per the Companies Act 2013. Okay. So public limited companies or limited companies. So what will be your right answer for this one? This we have discussed with your AFM subject also. ठीक है. AFM याद है ना आप लोगों को? AFM भूल तो नहीं गए सब लोग आपका? ठीक है. AFM subject, if you'll come to the module B, and module B, we have two back-to-back unit, company account 1 and 2. So this is part of your company account 2 as well. Okay. So where we have discussed the features of a company, joint stock company and all the book building process and everything which were part of that one. I hope this you will be able to answer. अगर आपने वो देखे हैं, थोड़ा सा पढ़े हैं वीडियोस आपका. चलो, तो क्या होगा आंसर आपका? We have to find out the correct statement regarding the limited companies as per the Companies Act. A public limited company can have maximum members but require at least 7 member for incorporation. So what, this is true or wrong? What will be your take in this question? Okay. So in case of public limited company or joint stock company, so whenever companies are getting listed, public means they are listing in stock exchanges. So they can have like any number of members. Upper side there is no limit. Lower side there should be minimum 7 directors. And this is 100% true. Correct आपका. A private limited company must have at least 2 members and maximum of 200 members. But the number of members does not include those employed by the company. Yes, बिल्कुल सही. डायरेक्टर्स की बात होती है यहाँ पे. तो 2 to 200 आपका statement 2 is also correct here. So public limited company आपका minimum 7, maximum there is no limit, and in case of private minimum 2 companies. But these private means these are the companies which are not listed in stock exchange. This is something related to that listing things and all. So आपका 200 this is correct here. So 1 and 2 these two statement are correct. 1 person company can have only 1 member. बिल्कुल सही. And the nominee named in MOA cannot be shareholders. It can be shareholders. This statement make this wrong. It can be shareholders also. A company in which 50% or more of the shares are held by government or its subsidiaries is known as government company. What do you say about this statement 3? I'm not going to answer this. Statement 4. क्या होगा इसका आंसर आपका बताओ जरा. Who will tell this one guys? एक बार ट्राई करो. चलो, ये स्टेटमेंट सही है या गलत है, इतना बता दो आप मुझे. ठीक है. When a company incorporate, the certificate of incorporation is issued along with the MOA. But article of association आपका can only be filed after the first AGM of that particular one. This is also wrong. ठीक है. See, we have MOA documents which generally tell about the capital things of that particular registered capital कितना है and all. एंड आर्टिकल ऑफ एसोसिएशन एमओए एंड एओए बोथ आर लाइक ये सेम टाइम पे दे गेट इशूड एट द टाइम ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ इनकॉर्पोरेशन, जब हम उस कंपनी को आपका रजिस्टर्ड कर रहे होते हैं, ठीक है, नॉट एट द टाइम ऑफ फर्स्ट एजीएम. सो दिस मेक दिस स्टेटमेंट रॉन्ग. सो दीज आर, अब किसी ने बताया आपका ये आंसर नहीं बताया, वाई सो गाइस? So a company which has which 50% or more, it is 51% and more first of all, ठीक है. जब हम लोग आपका पब्लिक लिमिटेड कंपनी की बात करते हैं, गवर्नमेंट कंपनी की जब हम लोग बात कर रहे होते हैं, मस्ट बी 51% इन अबव, ठीक है. 50% नहीं बोलते हम लोग यहाँ पे, इट इज 50% इन अबव, ठीक है. एंड बाकी और सब आपका वो है. तो क्या है आपका इसका करेक्ट आंसर? 1 and 2 ओनली. 1 and 2, statement 1 and 2, that means A must be right answer for this particular one, ठीक है. Yes, so all three like the remaining three statement was incorrect. The nominee in one person company can be shareholders, but the company must have only one members, ठीक है. आपका statement 4 आपका incorrect. A government company has 51% and more share held by the government, and the world limited is not required in all the name, ठीक है. अच्छा ये भी इसमें एक पॉइंट था आपका, क्या? The shareholders then this and the world limited is not required, this was true actually, ठीक है, इसमें भी करेक्ट था, ठीक है. Statement 5 was incorrect. The article of association must be filed at the time of incorporation, not at the time of this. MOA and AOA, both the documents, they must be filed at the time of registration itself. So then only you will get आपका registration of आपका certificate of registration from your registrar office itself. All right, चलो आगे बढ़ेंगे. Then next one, guys. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the RBI revised norm for opening current account for borrowers effective from October 1st 2021, ठीक है. So current account से related आपका, and we have 5 statement and we'll try to solve it out with 3 options or others. So borrower with exposure to the banking system of 50 crores or more are allowed to a current account freely with any bank without any restriction. तो क्या कहते हो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट के बारे में, ठीक है. आई फील दिस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग, ठीक है. कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आपका 50 करोड़ का ही टर्नओवर हो, ठीक है. सो आपका कोई भी इंडिविजुअल या फर्म्स, इफ दे हैव स्टार्टेड, इफ दे हैव टू डू द नंबर ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन एंड ऑल, दे कैन फ्रीली ओपन द करेंट अकाउंट्स विद द बैंक इटसेल्फ, ठीक है. सो आई विल नॉट गो विद ऑप्शन 1 आपका, ठीक है. The system of obtaining no objection certificate NOC from the lending bank has been replaced with more comprehensively due diligence process by the bank opening of current account 100% true. Yeah. So CDD is must. Bank person who now the next one, person who have credit facilities only from non-bank financial companies are subject to same restrictions as those with borrowings arrangement from scheduled commercial bank. Person who have credit facility only from non-bank financial companies NBFCs are subject to same restrictions as those with borrowing arrangement. Okay, I'll hold this statement here. Thoda sa confusing. It should be wrong actually. Borrower who have a cash credit and overdraft facility with any scheduled commercial bank or payment banks are not permitted to open current account with any other banks. So this make statement okay, this is wrong actually. This is wrong. The extent of borrowing determine the nature of restrictions with specific norms. Borrowing having exposure of banking system less than 5 crores. This can be. So option C. I'll go with option C. We'll check this one. So this is right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5 is there. Sorry. आपका 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 2, नहीं 3 is आपका doubtful. Okay, we'll just check this particular one. Option C is right actually. So option C ही correct है, but we having some sort of doubt about this person with हाँ. So यहाँ पे इसका एक बार explanation देख लेते हैं. First one was incorrect. As borrower with exposure of 50 crores or more face restrictions and due diligence before the opening current account. Same. The statement 3 is incorrect. NBFC borrowers have no restrictions like borrowers from scheduled commercial banks or payments, and the remaining statements are correct. Okay. So statement 5 is also 4 is also correct. Borrowers with आपका cash credit and overdraft facilities from a scheduled commercial bank or a payment bank cannot open current account with this. ठीक है, तो इसमें 4 अच्छा okay 4 was also correct. Okay. So CC and this and second one was correct. Okay. So these two statements are incorrect. Rest three statements are correct. Okay. So please ध्यान रखिएगा and please go through that explanation part. तो वो थोड़ा सा आपको help करेगा. I also got confused with some statement in this one. ठीक है. चलो next one guys. Which of the following statement regarding the requirement of photographs for bank account are correct? ठीक है. So requirements of photographs for bank account are correct. So what will be your right answer? बताओ जरा. Alright, so what will be your correct answer for this one? For HUF accounts, the photograph of Karta must be obtained. ठीक है, बिल्कुल. A photocopy of officially valid documents with photograph is sufficient in place of separate photographs. In case of NRE, NRO, FCNR accounts, photographs of both account holders and power of attorney is mandated. ठीक है. Only one set of two photographs should be taken for customer even if multiple accounts are open. No, 1 2 3 1 2 and then for minor accounts operated by a guardian only minor photograph is needed. ठीक है. In case of minor accounts, yes, or photographs. Okay, इसको भी देख लेते हैं आपका. ठीक है. So I am little bit confused about C option. आपका है 1 3 4 आपका. ठीक है. So these three statements are correct in this particular case. ठीक है. 1 3 4. ठीक है. For HUF accounts, photograph of Karta must be obtained. This was correct. ठीक है. Photograph, a photocopy of officially valid document with a photograph is sufficient place of the separate photographs. This is wrong actually. क्या है इसका आपका explanation? A photocopy of officially valid documents with a photograph does not sufficient in place of separate photographs. So we'll be requiring a separate photographs. Okay. ठीक है. दूसरा आपका why statement 5 is incorrect. For minor accounts operated by a guardian, the guardian photograph must be obtained, not just a minor's one. Okay, so in that particular case, this was easy actually. Okay. So guardian accounts will be not required. So that's why option C is the correct answer for this particular one. Okay. चलो next one guys. Next one is about the legal entity identifier LEI. ये काफी ज़्यादा न्यूज़ में भी आपका था. So please once go through this particular statement. Sorry guys. Sure. So which of the following statement regarding legal identity identifier system are correct? Yeah. So LEI is a no, it is not a 15 digit, it is a 20 digit alphanumeric code used to uniquely identify entities engaged in financial transaction worldwide. I hope you guys remember that case of PNB बैंक आपका जो केस हुआ था. ठीक है. So that was something related to this one. LEI, basically our bank used to issue LEI on behalf of companies, and based on those LEI, the companies they can raise funds abroad. So basically we are abroad as well as domestically. So basically what we are doing, we are providing some sort of guarantee through these particular instruments. In India, LEI are issued by Legal Entity Identifier India Limited, a subsidiary of CCIL, accredited by GLEIF. This is true. First statement is wrong. Second one is true. LEI registration is mandatory for corporate borrowers having an aggregate exposure of it is mandatory, but this amount is 5 crores or what? So this amount LEI registration or it is 5 crores, not the 10 crores. It should be 5 crores आपका, ठीक है, 5 crores. This is wrong, ठीक है. So statement 3, borrower with an exposure of 50 crores, borrowers with an exposure of 50 crore and more to scheduled commercial bank will require to obtain LEI first. नहीं, as such we do not have any specification toward this one कि who will get it first or limits and all, ठीक है. So this make this statement also wrong. Individual नहीं, this is 50 crores wala is true. I borrowers with exposure of 50 crores and more. हाँ, this is true. Sorry guys, ठीक है, this is true, ठीक है. So borrowers with exposure of this will get preferences, ठीक है. So borrower with an exposure of 50 crores or more to scheduled commercial banks were required to obtain LEI first, ठीक है. So if anyone who is borrowing 50 crore rupees and above, so they will be must require LEI first, then only bank will proceed with that particular lending. I thought it is something related to issuance of that particular one. This is true. Then individual are required to obtain an LEI for conducting financial transaction above 50 crores through RTGS. Again, this is 5 crores or something. This is not the 50 crores. So this make this statement wrong. The department or agencies of central or state government are exempted from obtaining an LEI except public sector undertakings. So this is true. Failure to obtain LEI can result in denial of new sections, renewal or enhancements, enhancement of existing exposures by the lenders. Failure to obtain an LEI can result in denial of new sanctions, renewal and enhancement of existing exposures by lending. This is true. So आपका 2467, ठीक है, 2467. What we have to find out correct ना? हाँ, 246. हाँ, okay. First only will be right. Sorry, first only will be must be the right answer for this particular one. एक बार देख लेते हैं इसको, ठीक है. हाँ, yes. So statement 1 was incorrect. LEI is 20 digit alphanumeric code. See this question ना, जैसे हमें ये पता था कि like this is we all know it is a 20 digit. तो यहाँ से we can have a multiple kind of आपका with 2 option only we can solve this question. कैसे? हमें ये पता है कि 100% करेक्ट है, ठीक है, आपका इनकरेक्ट है, ठीक है, बिकॉज इट इज 20 डिजिट. एंड सेकेंड वन इज LEI डज नॉट इशू एनी लीगल एंटिटी आइडेंटिफायर्स. सॉरी, LEI code are issued by legal entity identifier India Limited, ठीक है, so which is a subsidiary of CCIL, ठीक है. तो अब दूसरा स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट, तो पहला यहीं से आपका ना ये सॉल्व हो जाता कि these two options get eliminated. यहाँ पे सेकंड, अच्छा सेकंड इज पार्ट ऑफ बोथ द वन, ठीक है, दिस इन दिस. थर्ड स्टेटमेंट विल बी रिक्वायर्ड, ठीक है. LEI registration is mandatory for corporate borrowers having an aggregate 5 crores. तो यहाँ पे आपका इसके थ्रू हम लोग आपका इसको सॉल्व कर लेते हैं, ठीक है. थर्ड वन इज आपका 5 करोड़, दिस वाज इनकरेक्ट, सो दिस विल आल्सो एलिमिनेटेड, ठीक है. तो एलिमिनेशन इज मस्ट आपका गाइस, थोड़ा सा एलिमिनेशन को यूज कीजिएगा during your examination also. Believe me, that is definitely going to help you out. Statement third was incorrect. Corporate borrowers with 5 crores and above exposures are required to be obtained in LEI. वहाँ पे आपका 10 crore or something was mentioned, ठीक है. Statement 4 was incorrect. Individual are not required to obtain an LEI for the transaction above 50 crores through RTGS, and rest statements were correct, ठीक है. So this is it. तो ये आपका पूरा यूनिट. Now a quick summary, ठीक है. Bank open accounts of individual, institution, cooperative societies, joint accounts for two this. Certain key aspect of the regarding the operation of accounts, ठीक है. So account of minors age above 10 years can be operated by them. Joint account with a different operational instructions, either or survivor, former or survivors jointly. Account of HUF with Karta opening, operating the accounts, and the death of Karta, the next in line इज कंसिडर्ड एज अ कर्ता ऑफ एचयूएफ, ठीक है। जैसे द हेड ऑफ फैमिली, ठीक है, सो जो भी आपको इस फैमिली का हेड है, द सीनियर मोस्ट आपका, बेसिकली दिस इज अकाउंटेड एज सीनियर मोस्ट, देन सीनियर मोस्ट है उनके नीचे, इस तरीके से आपका जाता रहता है। पार्टनरशिप अकाउंट बिकम इनऑपरेटिव एंड क्लोज ऑन admission or retirements or death of any partner, ठीक है, so this is the one. Current account have been put under a new regime. There is no restrictions on opening current account of person not borrowing from any scheduled commercial bank or payment bank stream. Opening current accounts of any person borrowing from scheduled commercial bank or payment banks have been restricted depending on the extent and nature of credit facilities. LEI has been made mandatory for all legal entities for certain type of transactions, including NEFT and RTGS of 50 crores and above. 50 crores and above, so LE will be must. Then and for borrowers with credit facility of 5 crores and above from bank or financial institution as per the prescribed time. This is आपका जो हमने अभी last question में discuss किया था, and this was that previous to previous question, and this is something related उसके पहले, तो almost we have covered like what summary में जो सारी चीजें आपकी हैं, we have covered all these particular things, ठीक है। तो this is it I guess, yes, all right, so this is it guys. I hope you enjoy the session and I hope you have learned something new from this one, ठीक है। so देखो क्या हो सकता है कि why I keep these statement based question, तो अगर आप explanation part को थोड़ा सा revise करेंगे और पढ़ेंगे ना, so this is definitely going to help you out, and the idea is कि it will automatically cover your 1 marks and half marks question. We can create like instead of doing this 15 questions, we can create आपका 30 questions, but there is no point आपका छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चन करने से, it will take your time and all. So जो आपका रिफाइंड वे में हर एक सब टॉपिक को जैसे समरी के साथ आप लोग कई बार देखते होंगे, वी हैव कवर्ड द ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। अब पहला जो मॉड्यूल है ना, दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन, रीजन बीइंग we have 21 units, आपका half of PB, almost 40% of your PPB curriculum belongs to this particular module, ठीक है। so थोड़ा सा अब इसमें भी कुछ छोटे टॉपिक हैं, ठीक है, एंड आई विल बी रिकॉर्डिंग फ्यू सेशंस, कुछ आपका लाइव कुछ रिकॉर्डिंग, तो जिससे बाय 20th वी कैन अचीव दिस टारगेट कि PPB हमारा खत्म हो जाए, बिकॉज लास्ट वीक ऑफ अप्रैल इट विल बी रिक्वायर्ड फॉर IE and IFS रिविजन, एज वेल एज फ्रॉम 15 ऑनवर्ड्स वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद RBWM ऑल्सो, ठीक है। और थोड़ा सा CIB की क्लासेस भी आपका पिछले कुछ दिनों में डिस्टर्ब हुई है, ठीक है, तो I'll try to resume all these particular one, and believe me guys, this content is definitely going to help you out. Just believe in this particular process, go with summary concept videos, then follow these unit wise MCQs, practice as much as you can, ठीक है, or if you need any help you can connect me, all right। so this is it from my side guys, I'll see you tomorrow at same 7 PM, ठीक है। so tomorrow is Saturday and tomorrow is working day actually, ठीक है। so Sunday we'll do a kind of marathon session from 7 to 10 or these kind of things, so we'll try to cover up maximum, ठीक है, because we'll get time on Sunday, or even we can schedule some sessions for afternoon as well, ठीक है, तो जहाँ पे हम लोग थोड़ा सा आपका जल्दी से स्पीड अप आपका या रिकवरी करने की कोशिश करेंगे, ठीक है। so I'll let you know about the timing of Sunday, because I want to utilize that particular one in a max way, so we can at least cover 3-4 topic in one single session, so that is also going to help you out, right? so this is it from my side. Now I'll see you tomorrow and evening for IE and IFS session. I hope you guys are also watching those particular videos. ऐसा मत करना कि एक ही जगह हम लोग हैं, ठीक है। so you also have like you have to make a balance, ठीक है, दोनों को बराबरी से आपका लेके चलें, ठीक है। AFM, that's why I did IE and IFS and AFM earliest. अब AFM and PPB एक साथ होगा, so now like earlier you was having a kind of plan AFM and IE and IFS एक साथ, now you are having आपका IE and IFS and PPB एक साथ, ठीक है। तो इस तरीके से अगर आप बैलेंस आउट करके चलेंगे ना, तो you will not face any difficulty, ठीक है। तो थोड़ा सा आप भी उसी तरीके से प्लान करिए चीज़ों को और कोशिश करें कि जितना ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कवर हो सके। थोड़ा सा 1 महीने का बात है, थोड़ा मेहनत कर लीजिए, 6 महीने का क्योंकि फिर जो नेक्स्ट मतलब आई डोंट वांट कि यार पहले बार में आप लगाओ और पूरा क्लियर कर लो कि देखो जिससे इश्यू क्या होगा ना, अगर आपका एक सब्जेक्ट में रह गया देन नेक्स्ट टाइम वो 6 महीने डिले। और दूसरी बात, पढ़ना इज लाइक वेरी टफ, ठीक है। तो एक बार बढ़िया से मेहनत करते हैं और बढ़िया से निकाल लेते हैं, ठीक है। ओके ओके, हाँ, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन रितुल। दिस टाइम आई गॉट selected as PO in Bank of Maharashtra. Now I'm confused about what to choose. You can go with PO ना, like if let's say if you have joined SBI recently, ठीक है, अगर आपको SBI में join किए हुए let's say it been 1 years or others, so then you can go for Bank of Maharashtra, ठीक है। Obviously you have a good experience with SBI, no doubt, ठीक है। But my point is like if you wait for if you work with SBI and if you want the instant promotion and all, it will take time in case of SBI because they do have their own procedure and all. Okay? But in Bank of आपका Maharashtra, you recently got as a PO, so you'll have that additional benefit or salary. The workload will be same. ठीक है? So my suggestion is like you should adopt that PO post. ठीक है? So you should go for this particular one. All right? चलो, तो आज के लिए इतना ही करें दोस्तों। रितुल सर, this was the हाँ अच्छा, this was your query. You can also ping me on Telegram if you need any other help also, again. And so we'll try our best to help you out. Alright, चलो, तो आज के लिए इतना ही करते guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you in the evening itself for economics classes, I and IFS sessions. ठीक है? So this is it. Bye bye. Take care all, and thank you for joining this session. Thank you for watching this session. Bye bye. Take care all. Have a nice day.